Hello there. I thought that I would do things a little bit differently in this video. So usually when I record a video, I have a very clear project in mind. Ahead of time, I figure out all the steps so that I can show you how I've done something and kind of show you from start to finish how to do a project, a specific project. This time I want to do a bunch of projects that I have just things that I need to get done in my workspace. Things I want to get off my desk, things that I need to do this week. And so I thought that I would just turn on the camera and record a bunch of these things so that you can see some of the typical things that I do in a week. But the project I'm going to work on this morning is with these stamps. So I am a member of my local stamp club, and sometimes they set aside things for me because they know I'm an artist and I can use these things creatively, but also because they cannot, as a stamp club, resell it. This, in this case, is because they're damaged and they don't have a value anymore. What happened was that these stamps stuck onto the paper, and so there are just sheets and sheets and sheets of different kinds of stamps, and they are just ruined as far as resale goes. So they offered them to me, and I said yes, I would like to have them. I will see what I can do with them. So what I want to do is tear a page out and see what I can do about soaking. So let's see what I can do here. I know some of it will come off, but then it gets stuck at a certain point, and I don't want to damage the stamps. So yeah, it's already starting to tear there. So I will stop, but I do have something to soak it with. I have this tin, and I'm going to add a little bit of water. I don't think I need a lot. And I also think that this is going to go really quickly. So let's see. Now, while I'm waiting for this to soak, let me show you where I want to put these stamps. So I have this little notebook, and it's where I put stamps when I have a whole bunch of repeating stamps, just so that things are, kind of in a pattern. I like the idea of just looking at these different stamps and different patterns. Sometimes I do a little bit of rubber stamping for decorative purposes or a piece of washi tape down the side, but for the most part they are just a bunch of stamps and a bunch of Cinderella stamps also. And if you're unfamiliar with that term, a Cinderella stamp is not a real stamp issued by a government for commerce purposes. They are just decorative, right? So I am going to take off these stamps, and I think I'm going to put them in here in a spread. Maybe just like this. Now I also know that this is going to get messy. The glue on the back of this is really sticky. So I have a little tea towel. So let's see here. Now I can't glue these on right away. I need them to dry first. So that's where this tea towel is going to come in. So I'm just going to let those sit out until they are completely dry, and then I will see what I can do with them. Okay, here is my dried sheet. So it came out very nicely. It flattened out, which is good also. And here's a close-up. These are 18-cent stamps, and these are legal. I could still use these on a piece of mail if I would like to. I have several sheets of these, so I am going to use this sheet creatively and put them in my notebook somehow. So here's my notebook. let me see what I want to do here. For sure I'm going to, let's see, let's fold it in half and tear it. But then, what should I do here? Start here. Like this, and then another 4. Maybe I'll use the 4 from the top. Like this. And then maybe I will use a little bit of washi tape. I have this purple one, which would be pretty. So let me glue these down first. All right, so I glued these down very lightly. If I or someone else in the future wants to take them off, they can be soaked off again, or not, or they can stay forever in this notebook. Right, so I have done what I wanted to do. I wanted to experiment with taking off these stamps from those sleeves and putting a set into my ledger notebook. All right, so the next big project on my desk that I need to tackle is putting together prizes for Saturday's party. In case you're not aware, there's going to be a party here on YouTube that I am hosting in honor of the Vintage and Collage Club. It's reopening in October, and we're going to have some really great projects coming up over the next few months. And so the party is kind of like a kickoff for the membership. Everyone is invited to come. You can download this printable passport, and we are going to be assembling these at the party on Saturday. The link is in the description for getting this. It doesn't cost you anything. You can download it, print it, and then on Saturday we will put them together. Just bring some string or something that you can use to stitch in a pamphlet stitch. So in addition to putting together our passports on Saturday, we're also going to have a bunch of prizes, and that is what I need to assemble and put together today. So I have a bunch of really awesome ephemera that I want to separate and to share and to put in envelopes that can be then mailed out to people. So I want to go through some of these and see what will fit in a standard envelope, because this is the size. It needs to fit in an envelope like this. So if I take maybe 3 of these, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful ads. These are from 1898, I believe. Super old, totally authentic. Another beautiful typewriter, and another one here with these little pen nibs. So if I take 3 of these, for example, do they fit? Yes, they fit. Then I also have this pad, receipt pad from St. Helena's Brewery, St. Helena here in California. So I want to include a set of these. Has a little carbon paper, is that what it's called? Carbon paper, and then a one more underneath for the receipt. So you get 2 pieces there. I also have another receipt from the Sugar House Mercantile. So I'm going to include one of these. And the last receipt is from Coca-Cola, Keystone Coca-Cola Bottling Company, also original. So that, and then I think I want to also include a vintage photo. So I need to choose one out of here. I love these little photos of people in the countryside. Look at that. I love those stockings. And yet she's got, you know, her purse ready to go. That's an awesome photo. Okay, so that one can go there. Okay, so this will all go in one. Like this. Okay, so that is one. So I'm going to keep on doing that until I use up all of this ephemera. I just have too much. I have too much stuff. I have a lot of really good, beautiful things, but I just can't use it all. And so it's time to share it. Now, before these get too bulky, I need to stamp on it. So I have my return address label stamped. As a matter of fact, I think I should go ahead and just stamp a bunch of envelopes first, just so that I have them ready. And then I don't need to stamp them later. So here's my return address. Like that. That's perfect. I also have this stamp. Do you think it'll fit? Let's try. Very nice. This is from Viva Las Vegas Stamps. It's my postal carrier. And then this one I got off of Etsy. I ordered it special. And this was from toimpressshop.com. Okay, so I'm going to do about, how many of these? 10? For the party, we're going to have 50 prizes, 50 giveaway prizes, all envelopes, everything that can be mailed. Anything that fits in an envelope, I will pre-pack 50 envelopes, and those are going to be prizes on Saturday. There, now all I need to do is paste the label of a winner, put the postage stamp on it, and I am good to go. Now, in addition to this ephemera, I also will have some really cool, amazing vintage trade cards. These are also over 100 years old easily. They are just from chocolate companies, coffee, the advertisements, I guess. Yeah, all advertisements. And I just don't have a purpose for these. For these larger ones, I don't collage with very much anymore. I personally like the small ones. These small elements are perfect for the collages that I work with because my collages tend to be small. So these big ones, I am happy to let go. So let's see, let me do about 6 of these. Look at this. Really? Don't do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me see if these are 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this, will this fit in here? Yes, they will fit. And then for the smaller ones, I also have a smaller envelope. Okay. All right, that is that. So those are ephemera, and then the last set of things I'm going to prepare are a bunch of stamps. I've already started preparing some envelopes that I can fill with postage stamps. This is just for decorative purposes. It has no other function than to be pretty on an envelope. But it makes it so much more fun when it arrives in your mailbox and you see something really pretty on an envelope and you're like, ooh, what is this? Something cool. And now I just take my stamp and put it right next to the postage stamp. Just like that. So cool. I love it. Out of these that I've made, there is one French stamp. I think it's French. Hold on one second. No, it's Belgian. A Belgian stamp. I don't know if you can see. It's postmarked and it says 1897, April 27th, 1897. So that is one really old postage stamp. How cool is that? Isn't that so fun, getting something like that in the mail? So, lots of cool stamps in here. All right, so what am I going to put inside? I am going to put a bunch of postage stamps inside, and I think I'm going to use this little container as my measuring cup of what's going to go in there. So I will just take a big stack, and these are international stamps, and I believe these ones are from the United States. Could be mixed as well, not sure. Oh yeah, looks like these are also mixed. Oh, that's fine then. It's all good. So anyway, I will just put them like this, have a nice amount there. That looks good. And then see if it will fit nicely in this envelope. Another old one. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be fine. So I will seal that, and then this is a pre-stamped envelope. It's a forever stamp, so if it's international, then I will just add the additional postage for if I need to send it, abroad. So yeah, I will prepare at least 30 of these envelopes with a bunch of postage stamps. So don't forget to check out the link in the description box if you want more information about the party on Saturday. Please join us, and maybe you will be one of the lucky recipients of one of these 50 prizes. Now, the last project that I want to finish up on my desk before the sun goes down is this with this, I don't even know what this is. It's like a drawer, something like that. I bought it initially to put my washi tape in it, and I used to have it kind of on my wall like this. And I don't want to use it for washi tape anymore, so I want to use it kind of like a shadow box. I went to a little antique mall and picked up a few things. I got a little brass jug. I got a set of Limoges ceramic pieces. I got this cameo. And I got this commemorative statue of the Arc de Triomphe. It must have been some souvenir in a shop in Paris. So what I thought I would do is take apart some of this, take this off for example, and because I don't need that for holding washi tape anymore. And I think I'm just gonna redo some of these parts. I just covered them in washi tape before, so I think I'll just continue the theme. I was contemplating removing the back papers, but honestly, I don't have anything that would work better, anything that would fit better. So I think I have to leave it for now. So I still have some of this washi tape. I think I'm just going to use the same one as on the side. And I will fix that part up first. Yeah, just like that. That looks good. Now, for a few of these little guys, I'm going to use double-sided tape on the bottom because I don't want them to move once they are on the shelf. Unfortunately, I don't have a hook for it yet, so in the meantime, it's going to have to reside right here in my green cabinet, but that's okay because I have a lot of my other treasures in here anyway. If you've enjoyed this video, do hit the like button so that it can spread to more people. And if you like this format of video where I'm just kind of showing you projects that I'm working on, do let me know in the comments so that I can start thinking about the next projects that I might share with you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time.